Hi, my name is Bethany, and I did an interview with Beth Pruit. She is a second grade teacher at Abilene ISD in a Division One school, and she was actually a kindergarten teacher for, I believe she said 17 years until she became a second grade teacher in for the next 5 years. So she's been teaching for a while. I thought that would be a really good person to do an interview with since she has been doing this for so long. First off, I asked her to take me through a typical day. She said she typically arrives early so she can get the classroom ready for the students. And then after school, she'll meet with parents, she'll have tutorials for the children, and she'll meet with other teachers to kind of decide what they're doing for that week, just kind of depending on the day. I asked her what the most challenging part of her day would be, and she kind of said that parents can be the hardest. If the parents aren't doing what they can to help their kids and that sort of thing, it can be counterproductive and just hurt the children. Um, and then I also asked her what she does on a typical day that she didn't expect to do whenever she went into teaching, and she said that she did not expect to need to know first aid because a lot of times, especially in a Title I school, she needs to be able to notice the difference between a normal bruising of a child playing and getting hurt and abuse by their parents and that sort of thing. She also said that it's always good to know what scabies and all these different things that kids can get look like so that they can get help as soon as possible. But that was kind of her typical day. And then I asked her what her favorite parts of the job are. And she said her favorite thing is the guided reading and one on one time with her kids. It's her time when she gets to know them better and kind of understand where they're coming from. She also loves whenever kids, or the class in general, finally understands a hard concept that they've been working on in class. Um, Another thing she said she likes doing is learning how to use some of the new technology that is available for teachers now and how to use it as a tool to help her students. Her least favorite parts of the job, of course, grading papers. I don't think any teachers enjoy that particularly. And then the everyday classroom management. She said sometimes she can feel a little too much like an angry mom or, something to where she doesn't feel like she's able to get across much with the kids except for reprimanding them for their behavior. Uh, she said also sometimes the paperwork, which was something she didn't expect when she went into teaching, can be hard because there are so many RTIs and that sort of thing. And she said it feels like the more you try to help a kid, the more paperwork you end up doing as a teacher. So that can always be rough. I also asked her for advice for any people that are planning on becoming teachers. Her main thing was just to spend time in a classroom, to stick with it. She said it can be difficult, but in the end, she felt that it was a very rewarding career. As far as interview skills, as far as what I need to work on or what I did well, I feel like I related well to her. I have plenty of relatives that are teachers, and so I kind of understand with talking to them, and also making and organizing the questions, kind of having an outline of where I need to go before I start. And then what I need to work on, kind of more, I guess, generally making it more conversational instead of making it sound so much like an interview, kind of having more of a conversation as far as what she does. Um, it was really helpful to me to understand the everyday reality of teaching. I feel like a lot of what I learned through this was kind of the stuff that you're not taught in school. Like she said, the first aid and the RTIs and all the um, kind of paperwork and not the glorious parts of the job that they don't really tell you about as much when you're studying to do this as a career. But I felt overall that this was really a helpful interview, and I feel like I have learned a lot about teaching and that sort of thing. So, all right, thanks.